Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
I had a very, very difficult wardrobe morning, as you can imagine. My Hillary was right about everything t-shirt was right there. I will die mad about 2016 t-shirt right there. Mm-hmm. I stand with Schiff because Chairman Schiff will join us in just a bit to talk about the debt ceiling. So I have I stand with Schiff. You might think it's okay, but I don't t-shirts. But then what? Fred Gutenberg in studio in hour 3 had to go with the March for Our Lives t-shirt, which I did in D.C. with the Parkland kids.
And it's the 1 year anniversary of Uvalde
today. Anyway, huge show. Bob Seska, Malcolm Nance, regular. It's a giant Man Meat Wednesday.
There's a lot going on.
It's an explosion.
It is an explosion. Thank you so much. Yeah. Also, I just baby is Baby is super screechy this morning.
About
which
Ron
I always take.
DeSantis.
About Rob DeSantis.
Rob
DeSantis. Rob DeSanctimonious. I'm sorry.
Right. Disloyal. Trump rages at Rob DeSantis as he prepares to launch his campaign today, which is I don't know
on
if we're going to
Twitter
meet.
Spaces.
All right, let's.
Yeah, right. Because he's. By the way, Fred Gutenberg says this on Twitter. He knows he's weird and awkward, and he can't face real people. He's not like even a human. He's. If you've seen any of his interactions with real people,
they're not normal.
Wait, are you talking about Ron?
Did you see that video where he rubbed his nose and then wiped the snot on someone?
And then wiped it on someone.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, pudding fingers. Anyway.
When you say awkward and not good in person, are you talking about him or are you talking about the guy interviewing him, Elon Musk? This is going to be like a meeting
both.
This is going to be like a meeting of uncharismatic people in a non-video format.
Oh my God, aliens are going to be like
boring thing. It'll be like an hour of silence.
Are these both humans or are they from our planet?
This is going to be awkward.
Weird. It's going to be weird.
It's going to be awkward and weird. Much like Rob DeSantis' campaign.
Can
we just go with Rob now?
Rob DeSanctimonious.
Did he just mix? All right. I guess this would be the first. I'm gonna raw dog this.
There might be a lot today.
Let's see what in baby's diaper. Oh, also we'll ask Adam Schiff if that's generally a good legal strategy to write a letter to the attorney to the Department of Justice saying, please stop prosecuting me.
Demanding a meeting at your earliest convenience.
Please meet with us.
At your earliest convenience.
Oh dear. The breaking news is that Jack Smith is about finished up with the classified documents case. Somebody seems a little on edge this morning. You scared, bros? Because you seem scared. Which is it, Ron? Are you more scared about Ron DeSantis or about DOJ? You seem a little bit on edge.
Does he want a meeting to now do a plea deal or something?
Now? A warning?
Oh, it's a little late for that.
That's what
A little late for that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and I love the letter from the lawyers. It's like clearly Trump wrote it.
Oh yeah, no lawyer would write a letter.
Totally unfair. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the first diaper. Let's look back in the first diaper.
Okay.
Look, Rob. Was that a mistake or we don't know?
Yes.
Like the Stalin election?
The answer is yes.
Look, Rob DeSanctimonious came to me asking for help. He was losing. Oh my God, this story again, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Jesus, Matlock's not real, Grandpa. He was losing badly by 31 points to popular Agriculture Commissioner Adam Putnam. Yeah, who doesn't remember that? What?
The scintillating energy of Putnam.
Yeah.
Right. He was getting ready to drop out of the race. I ran a terrible campaign. Ron told me he had one last chance, my support and endorsement, which Putnam and everyone else wanted also. I gave it to Ron. Oh, well, now he's Ron. Sure. And the race was over. In one day, he went from losing badly to winning by a lot. With 3 large Trump rallies, he won the general election in an upset. Disloyal! Okay, so that's baby's, what's in baby's first diaper this morning?
Read the letter.
Oh my God.
Read the letter.
Oh my God.
Read the letter.
Can you imagine the lawyers going, no, don't make me write. Really? I can't, I'm a lawyer. I can't write it like that. Okay, fine.
I can't sign it.
I just can't wait to ask excellent lawyer Adam Schiff, just because he has had quite a career as a prosecutor before being a congressperson, if this generally is a legal strategy that works. Just please, oh my God, stop prosecuting me.
I think I know his answer. I think I know Congressman Schiff's answer.
Okay. Yes, attorneys for Trump fired off a letter to Merrick Garland to request a meeting to complain. I'm sorry. I'm in a mood today.
Yeah.
How the Department of Justice has treated the former. I'm sorry. I'm going to need a smaller violin than I have. I have this one. I need that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the right tone.
About how the Department of Justice has treated the former president. Did they put some tear stains on the letter?
They did.
Oh yeah,
I did
totally.
that when I rode home from camp because I was shy. You'll be shocked to know I was shy, and I missed my parents terribly, and so I would literally like cry on the letters that we were forced to write every day. I'm having a great time at camp. Take her with us. Doing arts and crafts. Splash.
I figured you'd be at home in the woods.
Pardon?
With your wolf-like tendencies back then, I figured you'd get home in the woods.
No, Jerry, whatever her name was, she thought I was 12 like her, but I was only 7, and so she pushed me out of the rowboat in the middle of the lake, and it was a very, listen, just stop bringing up my camp years.
You couldn't swim at that point?
I could swim, but it still was a murder attempt.
It seems It seems like you had a lot of murder attempts on your life when you were a child.
How did you survive?
Why are you automatically on Jerry's side, you bastard people? You know who I've always loved? Roman Gomez, your childhood bully. He was right about everything. You're a giant wuss.
No,
What'd you
I
do
was
to piss
fat.
Jerry
He
off?
was right. I was fat. He was
You were right, Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you do to make Jerry mad?
You guys called me old and butch looking yesterday. I hate both of you. That was so mean. I am a delicate little what do you call it?
40,
Lipstick
41-year-old.
lesbian flower. Yes. God, bastard people. Where was I? Okay.
It was
I'm sorry.
part of a point. It was
Shut up!
allegory.
Yeah.
I always say
was a
nice
metaphor.
things
That was
about
a
you,
metaphor.
about you two and your handsome and romanticness and your musculature and things. You suck it. Okay, where was I?
You have a spectacular ass.
Oh, I distract from my old butch face. I will kill you. Thank you. Wait a minute.
You
Hang
just
on,
turned
hang
something
on.
beautiful into something
Hang
ugly.
on. You know what? Where's my Twitter support before I go on with the baby's letter?
I just complimented you and you rejected it.
Shut up, loser. Roman Gomez is right about everything. Where's my, oh my God, you probably didn't print my love.
I
did
printed
you?
everything you sent to me, lady.
I'll find it. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to baby's letter. Okay. Letter comes among reports that Jack Smith is finishing his investigation into Trump's retention of classified documents. And Trump posted the letter on Truth Social. So, as you do with every private letter from your attorney to someone. Dear God. Dear Attorney General Garland. I bet you he wanted to use different names, right? I don't know. This probably is toned down by the lawyers, let me just say.
Oh, that was the language they inserted, dear.
We represent Donald J. Trump, the 45th president of the United States. That was like they had to.
Yeah.
Right. Because otherwise Merrick Garland would have been,
Who?
oh, that one. The one that was 45th, yeah. In the investigation currently being conducted by the special counsel's office, unlike President Biden, his son Hunter, and the Biden family, President Trump is being treated unfairly. No president of the United States has ever, in the history of our country, been baseless. By the way, this is the way I talk to my dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Who is the most handsome, romantic man in the history of dogs and in the history of history?
That's not the voice you're using to read
Right,
that.
it is.
I dare you to read the letter with that voice.
In the history of our country, been basically investigated in such an outrageous and unlawful fashion. Well, this'll back Merrick Garland right on down the road. We request a meeting at your earliest convenience to discuss the ongoing injustice that is being perpetrated by your special counsel and his prosecutors. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Okay.
Thank you.
Did he really sign off? Thank you for your attention.
That's
to
like
this
when he
matter?
leaves a disaster area, like Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Or something. Have fun. Everybody enjoy. Every time he goes to a disaster, he's like, he throws like old expired bottled water at them. Have fun. Have a good time,
So
everybody.
weird.
I love that in part of the reporting on Mediaite on this, it says, given its tone, it's likely the former president had a hand in drafting it.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
You think?
Wow. Okay.
What were your context clues?
Yeah,
for that
how
one,
did they
Mediaite?
suss that out?
You think? Oh, God. Was it just the general whininess? Oh, God. That was... Wait, how many diapers do we have this morning? Holy crap. This was... This was after his judge's lecture yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
see him sitting there all grumpy on video.
When
That was like when you got called into Sister Dorothy's office.
and there's the part where like when they told him when the trial's gonna be, he was like apparently he was on mute, but he was like waving his hands and like cranky baby.
Baby was very, very colicky. Okay. Just had New York County Supreme Court hearing where I believe my First Amendment rights, freedom of speech, have been violated, and they forced upon us a trial date of March 25th, right in the middle of. I think I'm just going to need the violin all morning.
Oh my God.
Right in the middle of primary season. Very unfair. This is the third very unfair
Yeah, shut the
trough of
crying.
the day. Very unfair. But this is exactly what the radical left Democrats wanted. It's called election interference. And nothing like this has ever happened in our country before. In the history of everything. Ever.
Not for lack of a trying during the last administration, Donald.
Oh, this is my favorite. The judge asked Mr. Trump, do you have a copy of that protective order? Trump, yes, I do. His lawyer confirmed he had read the order and discussed it at length with Trump. Do you think there was like stuff was being thrown from the high chair?
No.
Listen, have you read? Don't you?
I'm not gonna.
Don't
No.
do it. Did you read that? No. You
Yeah, hit me.
Republicans say they won't cut Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid. But can honest, hard-working middle-class Americans really believe what these politicians say? Republicans said they wouldn't overturn Roe v. Wade. Here's what Supreme Court Justices Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Coney Barrett said during their Senate confirmation hearings.
Roe versus Wade. It is a precedent of the United States Supreme Court. A good judge will consider it as precedent of the United States Supreme Court.
Roe v. Wade. It's settled as a precedent of the Supreme Court.
Roe is not a super precedent, but that doesn't mean that Roe should be overruled.
Well, we saw how that turned out. They played us for fools. Tell your elected officials to keep their hands off of our Social Security and healthcare benefits. Fool me once. Let Majority Rule was responsible for this message. LetMajorityRule.org is a project of the Marvin Lucas Super PAC, which is responsible for and paid for this ad and is not affiliated with or authorized by any political campaign or candidate or candidates committee.